Alright guys, how you doing? Let's see, we're in drive, get the autopilot wheel, double click, just leaving the house. Of course, I've already seen some comments about this. 5-6 miles an hour, 25 zone. Is it thinking about it? Is that what it's doing? It's warming up to it. Okay, I see a truck ahead. Pickup. Scooting left to go around them. No problemos. Going back to the right. Alright, so loading error. What do you mean loading error? Now we can focus on real problems.
In 500 feet, turn right onto American Drive.
Of course, I'm running the camera, so no music allowed. Okay, so this is my first trip out from the house since I got back Sunday. And actually, it's pretty amazing that I haven't gone anywhere. Creeped up and took another look. All right, zoom. All right, so if you haven't been paying attention,
turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
I did get an update Sunday morning for FSD 12.3. So this is the first local trip on 12.3. Now Sunday I drove back from the western side of Florida. Come on. Now this is the acceleration I remember getting. Yes. And it's just a reasonable amount of acceleration just to get going. Wow, look at all those purple flowers. Yeah, you missed them. Haha. Oh, nice. Oh, squirrel, yeah, okay. So where was I? So in that trip, 14 and a half hours on the road, with 2 hours of those being at various charging stations or superchargers. 762 miles, I think it was. And actually, when I was done with that, I was like, okay, this is pretty good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, every once in a while, I'm going to interrupt the video and restart it, because it'll be easier to manage the download or upload, whatever you want to call it. I didn't write down the time that I started, but yeah, of course. Just so we have some drama. That was a Kia, right? I did have the local dealership for Kia, or one of them, right? There's 3 different Kia dealers, or 4, I'm not sure which it is. But the one closest to me is North Austin. And if you were with me that day when I walked in to ask about getting a Kia EV6, I mean, if they had told me up front they're going to charge me however many thousands of dollars markup it was, if they'd said it up front, I would have never gone in. That was pretty insulting. Alright, so I went to go look at Kia EV9 over at Electri Expo, and that's the dealership they chose to contact me. Not the guys in Round Rock, who I would talk to. Not the guys down in South Austin, not that I know who they are exactly. And I'm saying I would talk to them around. I would at least talk to them and find out what their deal was. But you know, when you tell me the MSRP for a vehicle is X amount of dollars, and you're charging way over it, I've lost an interest in what it is you have to offer. Anyway, whatever. Peace and harmony. Came across the email from that girl this morning. Well, my boss wants me to check on you. Okay. You checked on me. Let me confirm that you have contacted me. Oh, and by the way, you are at the dealership that the reason why I don't have a Kia. Nothing's changed, right? She probably doesn't even know what I'm talking about. But there it is. So, what did I tell him? Actually, this is somewhat true. I said, well, you know, my real interest is the EV2. I think EV2 is the smallest of the EV family from Kia. I'm not exactly sure, but I think so. So I just said, you know, I've been told Americans don't want an inexpensive car.
1,000 feet, turn left onto Romans
Why?
Ford Road.
Because we like spending lots of money on a new car. Not everybody wants to spend lots of money on a new car. Okay? Wait, you bought a Prius? A used Prius, no
Now
less.
turn left onto Romans Ford Road.
Is it used? I don't think it's new. I can't read the details of his temporary plate. That's 2012. 2012 Toyota Prius. But you know, sometimes it's just how it is. You got to start somewhere. Oh, look at that beautiful turn. Perfecto. Oh, let me interrupt. Alright, sorry for that short interruption. Hey, like I was saying, that was a nice turn, wasn't it? That's the way you're supposed to do it. See, I was thinking of interrupting it every 2 minutes, but I don't think I'm going to be able to stay on top of that and do it that way. Kind of need to keep the video download small enough. For some reason 2 minutes is already long. 5 minutes is handleable if you manage the storage correctly. Once you get over 5 minutes, it's too big. But part of that's just my phone just doesn't have the memory it needs. You gonna slow down? Well, it says the max is 41. It's just taking its time slowing down to 41. That has changed. Because it used to be, as soon as it hit the sign, you feel a brake. Not hard, but kind of hard. And that time it was like you barely felt any change in what it was doing. That's pretty impressive, actually. Okay, cool. Stop being such a negative person, Ray. Well, try not to be too negative. Try to be optimistic when I can. Whoa, yeah. They must have followed me over here from Florida. This is Lago Vista, man. Yes, Lago Vista has its own share of people who are impatient and have to take big risks in lane management. But we're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about this cool new piece of software I have in the car. Although, you know, what really will show up is when we head back. It's hard to believe anybody has a VW bus anymore. That must be really ancient. Middle 70s, is that what it is? Maybe 80s. Oh, this side of it looks pretty clean. They must have painted it, right? Did I tell you my grandparents drove Volkswagens? Oh no, you're on speed camera. Oh! She heard me and she looked. I'm kidding, I don't know. But it's a girl.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
I'm feeling like the parts it's doing well here, where it's slowing down as we enter a speed zone. It's not so harsh.
Right onto Farm to Market 1431.
It used to be harsher than this. 11.4.9, that is. Foot on accelerator, keep the car moving. Whoa, get on the road! Of course, you always get thrown off when you give the accelerator. Because you're throwing off the timing for some reason. So he was going to stop for the yellow light, and that would have been the right reaction from a NHTSA perspective. But being somewhat impatient, I interjected my desire to go. Why am I still going 52? 53. Well, it's not pokey, because pokey would have still been a 45 or 30 maybe even. He's up to almost 53, 54, although we're in this 45 zone right now. Okay. And this Toyota's going to come by us. Oh, get out of the way! Get out of the way! I don't follow 45 mile per hour speed zones. Followed closely by a no, not followed closely by a Chevy. The Chevy's going slow. Tahoe's going like, wait, there must be some reason why he slowed down to 45. Yeah, it's a speed zone. Okay. Oh. He moved. He didn't tell me why. They changed out the thing. But he moved. That's interesting. Yes, normally I would not be on FSD at that point. I would move the car myself. Or if I was on FSD, I would use turn signal to move it. In that case, he moved in plenty of time. It almost makes me sad that Anderson Mill has closed. I mean, the construction's finished. Okay, so we're coming up on the magical Tesla traffic light. What are you going to do? He has apparently interpreted it as yellow. I'm not going 50. I see they made progress in moving dirt out of the way. Not a lot of progress, but some. Is that all you really need? That's what they're using that equipment to dig up the dirt. That's interesting. I would have thought they would just... Why? Okay, so I have a Ford pickup behind me. But of course is going, I'm going fast. We're in a construction zone, active construction zone. All right, coming up on our split. FSD's choosing to stay left. Let's push him right. Come on, come on. All right, let Mr. Ford pickup go by. That's a really piece of junk Ford pickup. And you slow down from 45 to 45. Okay. No, you slow down to 42. That's interesting. That seems a bit extreme. Are you back? Yes, you are. So it seemed like a quiet place to interrupt. So that guy's doing yard work apparently. Oh, are you gonna do it? It's green light. What are we gonna do? 38. I slowed down 38 because you never know it's green lights. Okay. So that behavior apparently has not changed. And the statement was it's a focus on city streets. And this guy, you're going squeeze left, okay. So I don't know if you saw it, but there was a guy there with a bicycle walking on the side of the road. All right, so what can I say? Posted speed limit 45, max speed allowed 47. We're going 43. Okay. It seems like given enough time it'll work up to that 47, but he doesn't want to spoil you with giving you what you want. Now that we're hitting the 50 zone, what are you going to do? 51? Are you going to go 51? Okay, so all these speed changes are under, I shouldn't say all of it, but I have occasionally bumped the speed up 1 or 2 miles an hour just for allowed speed. Allegedly, anyway. But here we are, we're doing 48 in a posted 50 zone with the max speed set to 52. Oh, what? Oh, we're rolling down the hill. So it's interesting that he is consistently, at least in this section, consistently failing to get up to the posted speed or the max speed. Okay, so we're about to enter a 55 zone up here. All right, let me take another break. Okay, welcome back. And we're doing 50 in the 55 zone. Is this because I have average on? I mean, if he's going to be doing this all the time, it's going to be maddening. I think I saw somebody post online something about, or did an email group with Tesla owners. Yeah, that Lexus kind of sitting there. You don't overdrive and drive them. Okay, FSD decided to switch lanes, which is the appropriate action. It's just Going this slow sounds risky. Wait, what happened? Oh, we're rolling down the hill. So maybe that's what it is he's just initially afraid to come up to speed. Although if you give him enough time, he will. But in a city, that's not going to work. Whoa, what's that guy doing? He's sleeping. Oh, he's looking up. Why are we going 47 here? Why are we going 47? Come on. We pull up even with a red truck, and then this guy here wants to go by with his Super Duty. And now it's clear he's not moving. Okay, yellow light. Can register it. We're registering the yellow light that's turned red. Okay. Okay, welcome back. Oh yeah, that's the acceleration that we're looking for. What's that? Oh, your ICE vehicles can't accelerate like that because they use too much gas? To be fair to you, yes, I'm using too much electricity, but I can survive it. And actually, for those of you who want to see it, consumption. Yeah, big old nice little spike over there. The 5-mile range. No, that spike is coming up the hill. Ding ding. Oh no! He's too busy looking at the display, not busy enough driving. We're up to a whole whopping 54 miles an hour. Oh my goodness. Yes, that part will be frustrating. What do you mean by frustrating, Ray? Well, I'm used to going speed limit when it's speed limit goes 55. I should be going 55, not 50. If I wanted slow man acceleration, I would have asked for it. Autopilot. Yeah, if I wanted chill, I would ask for chill. Although I'm expecting average to come up to speed, and maybe I'll have to test with assertive just to see what happens. But for those of you who've ridden along on these, well, you don't normally get this level of ride along. Yeah, he recognizes a semi coming over. Well, then you should get over. Bang, bang, bang. Let's not run into the semi. Okay. So as I was saying, for those of you who semi have ridden along with me, you know that there are several places where I have problems on this road. And that's what the first objective is today, is to see how it how different it is. Or if it is different. Okay? Because you don't get to see the videos. Well, sometimes you get to see the video of the magical Tesla traffic light. No, he's trying to decide what to do with this Ford, I guess. And this Ford is being an old man, like, oh, I'm going to accelerate. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to accelerate too much. I want to be conservative with my gas usage. Oh, but there's Tesla following me, and he's making fun of me. Yeah, I'm making fun of you. Ha ha. Whatever.
In 1 mile, turn
You know,
left on
everybody has their abilities and what they can do, right? Actually has a placard, so he's handicapped. Here, from here, it looks like it's blue. This truck is going to cut us off. Well, he was. You're being way too conservative here. Oh, look, he's getting in the inside lane. Wow. I wonder where he got that decision from. Normally, he would go to the middle lane. Well, normally, he would swing as the lines disappear, and because the two lanes become one big lane from a Tesla perspective, and then he'd switch back to the middle lane and be the middle lane. You have to use turn signal to push him back to the inside. Unless he's using navigation. Could you imagine that? Oh, FSD looking at navigation? Sorry. Some of the experience I've had with navigation and FSD is like, why are you doing that? But that's part of what today's test is. You know what would be really cool is if this measured up to all the hype that Elon put out weeks ago, about 12 months ago actually. I forgot how long it's been since he said, oh yeah, we're just going to go over to Zuckerberg's house, going to challenge to a cage match. Okay. But the big deal was that it did that drive to random pins, which really doesn't mean much to me. I mean, I get it. What he's saying is, well, it can handle going almost any place. But yeah, go ahead, Alfa Romeo. You know what I really care about is, can it handle my drives? Let me. Yes, you're back. Okay. Good. That should be less interruption before we get to HEB. Okay. So when I put in what? No, I don't want to go left turn lane. What?
Now turn left on.
So I'm guessing he wasn't comfortable with those dashes. That looks on red. There we go. Okay, so looking at this, what it did before is it went in the entrance over here, and then it shifts over one driveway row, whatever you call it, and goes down this way. Well, this is one, or down here in the HB section, it becomes one way, and so you're going the wrong way. And to me, it looks like that's the navigation they have in it. Now, maybe somebody actually drove that with their Tesla, but that would have been that. When you look at the data, it's wrong. Can you imagine if they had the $40,000 Cybertruck? If I drove up and like, well, it's the future. Instead, you're looking at a 4-year-old car and you're like, well, that's not the future. How I got here is the future. Well, that's a used one. How interesting. So I will say that where I put the camera, I thought it would get a bigger view of the screen, and it actually looks like it's about the same size as when it was back by the back of the front seats. But whatever, it you know, it is what it is. the main point was to give you an idea of this. Well, how interesting. You don't have the red stripe on there. Is that because I'm pulled up slightly? Compared to the car next to me, I'm pulled up. Okay, so we're gonna have to go right. Okay, beautifully done. Awesome.
Now turn right.
Turn right. Unleaded gas is 311 today, 311.9. Yep, we are going this way.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Okay, so that right down there, wait, yes, it's coming to me. Okay, what's he gonna do? Yep, that's what he's gonna do. Let's interrupt. Coming around to the left. Oh, that Toyota didn't expect somebody to come down the road. Okay, so I actually have my favorite place to park, which is over here. Oh, somebody has a Toyota parked there. And they shifted right. Alright, that's fine. Alright, there you go. What's that? Yeah, let's just pull in like it is for right now. Okay, end that trip. Alright, so what'd you guys think? Trips. So 18 miles, 33 minutes, 252 watt hours per mile. Isn't that awesome? Use 4 kilowatt hours to get here. Oh, okay. And we use 6%. Is that right? I think was at 79%. So we use 6%, which translates to 4 kilowatt hours. Oh, yes, a kilowatt hour is roughly 2%. So yes, that, no, you said 6, not 8. Whatever, that number's never exactly accurate. But anyway, there you go. We're at HEB. Let me go shopping, I'll get back to you. All right. Nice, simple little shopping trip. We're going to turn out. Okay, so this is the light that I normally come out on. And as I always say, the decision which way I'm going to go depends upon which light is green. If the light's green to go straight, you go straight. And if it's to go left, you go left. And the left turn will turn green. If both are red, the left turn will turn green first. So there's the decision markers or values. But if I don't put that decision logic in, FSD will pull up for the left turn.
In 500 feet, turn left onto North
Oh, autopilot wheels on. Okay. Autopilot, FSD 2. FSD 12.3 is on. It will take us 31 minutes, 17 miles to get home. We'll arrive there with 66%, and the decision is to go left. Except you have to go left if you're going to go left. There you go.
Now turn left onto North.
Not quite sure why that was a hard choice. It wasn't a hard choice, sir. I knew what I was doing. Okay. Okie dokie then. Let's see. So this video is going to be like an hour. Yeah. Except it's going to be all FSD all the time. Unless something stupid happens. Okay. Beautiful.
In 500
That's the way you should
feet,
do it.
Turn right onto West Whitestone Boulevard.
So what I do is he kind of angled through that, and so he
Now
kind of
turn
went
right
left
onto
and
West
then right,
Whitestone Boulevard.
but he did it as an angled move as opposed to going left first and then moving to the right, which actually to me makes perfect sense. Nobody got confused. I don't think anybody got confused by it. And now he's supposed to be looking. He's supposed to be looking at this traffic. So what? Somebody posted online something about, you made a right turn on red? Sure, it's legal. Not for this Ram, though. And it looks like those guys have a light. So, oh, whoa! He is going! And quickly moves into the middle lane. Of course, that pickup was stopped there. So the Ram truck that we're waiting for to come through, he's actually making a right turn back there. So, totally awesome so far. I mean, in general terms, yeah, oh, this is cool. Better take my break now, huh? And we are back, okay. And the light just turned green, let's go. Is that a Cadillac? Cadillacs have high countries? Or did they do that to Chevys too? I thought the tall taillights were the Cadillac thing. I guess we're not going to find out. Oh, it's okay. We can go 50 in the 50 zone. Well, that's interesting. Alright, so what was it? Autopilot? Minimal lane changes for current drive is currently set off. So there's no reason why you couldn't have changed lanes. Other than, I think he didn't really feel like it was safe. I don't know why, just the way it looks. Yeah, if it weren't for those tall taillights, I would think it was a Chevy. And I thought the tall taillights was such a distinctive Cadillac thing. But I haven't been following Tahoes. I don't know. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see, so that means it's going to be 4 o'clock by the time I get home? Almost. And would y'all get mad at me if I post this one before I post the other? Oh, he's in front of it, okay. I guess when I looked away for a second, that's when he decided to change lanes. So here's the GMC, but he's not following the GMC. That's kind of weird. Oh, so it's a GMC that moved. I wonder if maybe Elon insisted on a slow acceleration up to speed, so to speak. I mean, definitely it has the snap on first initial acceleration, which is something that I can't stand when Pokey's in charge. So if you don't know, Pokey's I kind of labeled the different characteristics of FSD. So Pokey's the one that goes slow. And the one that's going, oh, it's too fast, that's Cowardly Lion, for obvious reasons. But here we are, we're in the 55 zone. We're doing 53 now. We could go faster, but FSD, for whatever he has permission to go faster. He just doesn't want to take advantage of it. Maybe he wants to convince people not to buy FSD because it's too slow. I don't know. I'm just theorizing. Don't post that in the press. And this is, after all, my first time in driving into town, driving in Cedar Park. 49 in a 55 zone? What if I would give you permission to go faster? Nope, didn't hear you. We're making max steam as it is now, sir. Really? He really likes following this Tahoe, Suburban, whatever it is. I mean, from the back, I don't know how you tell the difference between a Tahoe and a Suburban. It's like a page out of the Tesla manufacturing book. Although I would have thought High Country was a Chevy. Well, the way that kid's bouncing around, I think it's a Suburban. Or a Tahoe XL. Then again, that kid bouncing around seems to indicate some kid's not buckled in. Is that a possibility? Yes, this is going... I'm going to get really frustrated if it stays like this. Okay, let me take a break. And we're back in. Nothing's changed. We're going 51 in the 55 zone, where most people go 60 anyway. And no doubt people who recognize my car going, why is it going so slow today? Because Elon put new software on the car. Oh wait, we allegedly stepped up to 58. Okay. As we roll downhill, I find it hard to believe that we're using Georgia overdrive. Okay, let's go left. Let's go around these people. That's beautiful. That's nice. I can't tell from the side either. And of course, as we climb up to the top of the hill, that's when you slow down. And there they go again. Okay. That was wonderful of you. Thank you, Mr. Tesla. And I don't mean to Nikolai. Sorry. No disrespect intended. So, we had pulled up, we were going to pass that Tahoe, Suburban, whatever it is. And now we're back into, well, you know, the energy graph. Ray, you care about the energy graph. Yes, I like it when you show me 170 watt-hours per mile, average over 5 miles. That is beautiful. But the price of it is, we're going so slow. And it's highway. Right? It's not like we're doing this in a city. Oh, it's about to go 50 miles per hour here. But yes, they weren't listening when I talked to that girl from Volvo. What's that? Yes. The EX90. Oh, I think the EX90 is a beautiful car. Beautiful car. Even though they haven't even produced it yet. It shows great promise. But when they publish the numbers for it, oh, what? You turned off recording. And back there, when you're doing 40 and 45 zone, it's still covered. Still with me?
In 1 mile, turn left onto
Yes, you are still with me. Okay. Go play. Oh, you just get out of my way. Of course, they would slow down here. This blue usually means moving with traffic flow. You do know we're going to turn Loman Ford, right? No clue. It used to be we would switch over before Destination Way. Okay, turn left turn signal. Let's move it over. Let's not wait for FSD to figure it out where we are. But 47, yeah. Okay, look at these cars that just, yeah, you might want to slow down for this truck. Okay, I think what I saw on my camera was
now turn left
when I heard the beep beep beep,
Road.
it actually turned off recording. So you may have missed the magical Tesla traffic light. Oh, it's this guy, the Tonka. Fremont? Is that what it says on there? Fremont? Okay. Oh, look! See that nice arcing turn? Wow, that was smooth. Okay, so technically this is the 35 mile per hour speed zone. Let's see if it reads the 40 up ahead. It read the 40. Okay, awesomeness. And it's actually doing 40 in a 40 zone. Sorry, it almost feels magical that we did that. But okay. What? April 4th. Of course, as soon as I say that, there it goes back up to 40. It was down to 39. Well, come on, man. Come on, man. Just time for the Sierra to go by us on the right, but I am purposely staying in the left lane. Yeah, old FSD, much older FSD, would have, oh, I have to go to the right lane because there's cars behind me. Well, right now there's no cars behind me, but that's what he would do that, you know, like, and I'd just let it ride and say, what are we doing here? Because it would turn it. No, what he would do is if you let FSD continue, he would come up where that blue Camry is and then try to shift over a lane. He did that for a long time. And so the choice was either not allow turn off FSD or turn on minimal lane changes when I was in the inside lane. I mean, it's just mind-boggling stupid sometimes. And here I am complaining about how fast we're going, yet we're going to arrive, was it 5 minutes earlier than predicted? I don't know why. Oh, somebody tore up that sign. What? Yeah, the bistro or whatever it is there. We went there, nice, seemed like nice people. Just not really my cup of tea, so to speak. Yeehaw, come on, man. Yes, I've had a previous encounter with Mr. Tonk up there. It was like he wanted to go fast and then he forgot he was going fast and was going in front of him. Like, come on, man. Like if he was running FSD 12.3. What? Okay, let's take an interrupted here. Alright. School zone is not active. It won't be active till 4:15 or something like that. Oh, too bad. I don't get to test that today. Not that I don't want any distractions from the main purpose of driving HEB and then back home. Oh, they put a new field in there. They're supposed to make a new bus barn. I don't see them pulling it off. They're just too caught up in all the stuff going on. Well, at least they've already recognized they will have to build a new high school at some point. Which makes sense. The current middle school is not going to make it capacity wise. It's not like the middle school I went to when I was a kid. It was the old high school, but everybody thought it was condemned or should be condemned because it's so ancient. Okay. Well, if you don't look at the speed part of it, this is pretty good. Your speed is 36. Yeah. Oh, it sped up. Okay. As soon as you call it out, you go, wait, I can go. Right. One of those things, like just like call out a kid. The kid will say, no, I can do that. Well, if you could, you would have been doing it.
In 1,000 feet, bear right to stay on Boggy Ford Road.
Oh my, 30 miles an hour, 31, 32. Oh, wait, what? We sped up. No, don't slow down. No, keep going. 37 in the 40 zone. And a right turn signal on because we're going to go straight, not go to Lindbergh. Right? You turn on the right turn signal indicating you're going to turn onto a street. No. His antenna is the signal he's going straight. Oh, come on. And that was more pronounced than it ever has been in the past. I mean, there have been times in the past where they add that in, they introduce that behavior, and it's like, that's stupid. I'm not making a left turn, but this time it was turned on before the road that was intersecting there. Okay, let me give you a break here. And yes, you are back. Okay. I got another little beep that seemed unusual, so I'm just checking. And you know, I've had this black Mercedes behind me for a ways. When you turned on that turn signal, they must have been thinking, "Oh, good, you're going to get out of my way," because we're not going speed limit, right? Not even close. So I saw somewhere online somebody was talking about flashing reds gave FSD an issue. This is in California, and apparently they were in like a Chinatown or something, maybe. I don't know, but they had red lanterns strung across the street, and FSD rec like as if that was a red light. So we didn't have any of that today, but we definitely had the yellow flashing light. Oh, that might have turned red. No. And I didn't see it throw up the message either. In the past, it would throw up the message saying stopping for traffic light. It didn't throw up the message saying it was stopping for traffic light. It just randomly decided to stop. Although I know it was for that light. No doubt about that. Okay. So the good news is, well, if you've been watching videos, you know, they paved Santa Rosa. So now I can just drive down Santa Rosa like a normal person.
Turn left onto American
So we'll be able to
Drive.
see if the robo-taxi stop will happen. When I came in Sunday night, he didn't stop at my house. He stopped at the neighbor's house across the road. Like, come on, man.
Now turn left onto American Drive. In 500 feet, turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
What? It declared it was 40. I thought it was... What?
Now turn left onto
Normally-
Santa Rosa Avenue.
Normally it would declare it as 25 when I turn on to American. For some reason they kept the 40. So that's unusual. Or different. A better way to put it, right? It's different. Okay, so with that black dot, looks like it's identified where it's supposed to stop. Although the blue line, no, it's sort of like right where it's supposed to be. It's a little bit further than I thought it would be.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Your destination will be on the left. How helpful. Autopilot navigation complete.
Now your destination is on the left.
Okay. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's deciding to drop me off more towards my front door. Okay, brake on. FSD off. Back up to come up to the driveway. Alright, so what do you think, guys? Bring up this. Trips, 18 miles, 30 minutes, 210 watt-hours per mile. Oh. Alright, so the overall distance was 35 miles for 8 kilowatt-hours. Energy usage was 232 watt-hours per mile. I sure hope it wasn't an engineer thing trying to be efficient. Which means I used 12 kilowatt hours. No, I used 12%. 55, 957. And this was 8 kilowatt hours. All right, there you go. So, Ray, how do you like it? For the most part, I liked it. Okay? For the most part. The idea that he was not able to go 55 in the 55 zone or 45 in the 45 zone is maddening. But that's probably just some little tweak thing that has to be made. Maybe they had some videos about rush hour traffic and AI interpreted that rule. Who knows? Okay, so there was that. The relatively low speed. There was the magical Tesla traffic light at West Cedar Park Road going westbound. Stopped us. Although I didn't see the message. It stopped us. So right there, the grade would be a C for today. And because we're going slow, it took human intervention to get over to the turn lane for Loman Ford. Am I saying that right? I felt like I had to do something, but I'll go back and check the video. But either way, that doesn't affect the grade. I find it curious that it's stopping more, let's call it, centered to my property. Maybe that's the right way to say it, as opposed to stopping at my mailbox. I don't even know if stopping at the mailbox was the goal for what he was doing. Okay. But overall, it's a nice improvement. So there you go. I'm pretty happy with what I got. Onward, upward charge. Okay, so this is a trip down to HEB from my house. Total the combined distance there and back 35 miles, 8 kilowatt hours, 232 watt hours per mile. But look up here, this 210. This 210 reflects the fact we weren't going the speed limit. So we saved a lot of energy coming back. Okay, anyway, there you go. 8 kilowatt hours. Okay, here's your calculation. The cost of energy for this trip was 88 cents. Okay? 88 cents won't even buy you a third of a gallon. Oh, no, it would buy. I really should give you, but anyway. 88 cents. How much gas can you buy for 88 cents? And can it take you 35 miles? Anyway, there you go. Onward, upward charge.